Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Slinky. I felt like I wanted to do a map tutorial. So, if you don't know what Wonderdraft is, I think it's about $20 to $25. I can put the link in the description, but it's a pretty good map making tool. You can use it for D&D maps, novel maps, fantasy map, whatever you want to use it for. Um, it's kind of like a simpler version of Photoshop, but like it's just for maps mostly. But anyways, this is what you see when you first open it up. And if you want to just start up, you go up to here to new, and you can pick the size of the map. I usually do 4K, just because it allows for a bigger canvas to work on. You can do whatever. You can do 1080p, 720p. Doesn't really matter. Whatever your preference is. If you do notice, like when you pick the option here, it'll change the dimensions here, so you don't have to worry about typing it in. That's pretty nice. You can do landscape or portrait. This is the themes. It just kind of changes the style of the map. Pastel is the default. That's the one that I usually use, and I think it looks the best for what the kind of style that I go for. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Some of these are kind of interesting, but we're going to stick with pastel. Hit OK. It'll load up, and it'll leave you with this. So this is just the default. This is all water. There's no land here. If you want to add land, you can add it in a couple different ways. You can drag it in just by painting. Paint a circle, and you can change the brush size over here. Fill it in, and then go from there. And that's just with this paintbrush. You could use the raise landmass tool, and that does the same thing except a little bit slower, and it adds a little bit of texture to it. And again, you can change brush size and the roughness to make it look more weathered, I guess is the best way to put it. It's a little hard to draw a whole island, continent, whatever you're going for with this. So what I would usually do is draw it out like this, and then instead of using land raise mass, you lose the lower land mass, and then you can take away to give it that more the more realistic look to it. But we're not going to use any of those. We're going to use this, the landmass wizard. Now this thing is very useful. You see over here, it gives you patterns, so you can do uniform, continent, archipelago, atoll, world, and equirectangular. Uniform is almost like a zoomed in version. You see if I hit generate, and you can change all the roughness, detail, and water level. We'll change that in a bit. If you hit generate, it generates a random landmass. Uniform usually does like these little islands that are kind of cut off to kind of give the impression that there is more land off to the sides. If you wanted to make a map extending to it later, you could. And you can change the roughness. Let's put it up to, let's go all the way up, and then increase detail and regenerate it. And you'll see it's a little bit more dramatic. Let's lower the detail again, generate it again. Yeah, one roughness is a little high. Let's go 0.7. There we go. Maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, anyways, that's that. And you can add on to this. Like, you don't have to stick with this. I can add more land here if I wanted to add like an island or something. Or I could even take off some of this. It's all up to you. But that's uniform. We can do continent. As it suggests, it's just an island. Big island. And what I didn't show on the other one, changing the water level will increase landmass or decrease landmass, depending. So if the water level is higher, obviously the land will be covered in it. Or you could lower it if you want more land. Like say I generated this and I wanted a little bit more stuff around the edges, so you can lower the water level to see what gets generated. And that looks kind of nice, so you can do that. archipelago, chain of islands. Not really a huge fan of this one, but it can work. It can work for... Oh, whoops. I forgot, if you bring it down to 0, it's just all land. Yeah, it could work for some. Atoll, I think it's just a ring. Yeah, it's just a ring of an island. World, an entire world map with multiple continents. And equal rectangular is like a world map, but I guess it's stretched, and I think the water level is too low. Or too high, sorry. It's stretched to fit like a globe. So if you imagine it kind of curving around, this attaches to this. So if you wanted to make a globe for your map, that you would use this one. I think we're just going to go with continent. I think I'm going to put the detail up to 5 because it's more interesting that way. Roughness can stay at 8, and let's lower the water level. Let's go to 0.4. Let's see what that looks like. That's not bad, and we can do this until we get something that we like. Just keep going, and we can mess with the levels each time. Let's try. I like that. 0.5 water level. That's a good one. So we'll keep it right there. So just in case, I'll save. Let's call it test. So, and that's how you generate the landmass. Simple enough, pretty easy. Alright, thank you for watching. This is the first part of this little mini-series on map making in Wonderdraft. I will have the second part out soon. Let me know down in the comments if I need to improve on anything or if you have any questions. I'll have more info in the description. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.